Did you know that abusive conduct can interfere with the ability to learn, teach, research, and work? This is because abusive conduct can erode morale, lead to stress, and disrupt the functioning of the university. But what constitutes abusive conduct? And what happens when people do it in an educational, clinical, research, or administrative setting? The University of California defines abusive conduct as harassing or threatening behavior that is sufficiently severe, persistent, or pervasive, and that denies, adversely limits, or interferes with someone's participation or benefit from the education, employment, clinical, or other programs or activities of the university. It creates an environment that a reasonable person would find intimidating or offensive and unrelated to legitimate interests, whether intended or not. Examples of abusive conduct may include insulting language, rumors, degrading gestures, insults, encouraging others to intimidate, egregious comments and teasing, interfering with property or equipment, circulating photos, videos, or information without legitimate business or educational purposes, unwanted physical contact, excluding others, demands or refusing to take no for an answer, threats to block opportunities, and sabotaging or undermining others' work. But there is a difference between abusive conduct and appropriate supervision. Abusive conduct does not include appropriate instruction, grading, assessment, evaluation, performance management, or providing appropriate feedback. Examples of reasonable actions when carried out appropriately can include performance appraisals and constructive feedback, student grading and restricting access, meeting to address performance, ambitious goal setting, investigating misconduct, counseling or disciplining, and assertive behavior or disagreements, unpopular statements or controversial opinions, expressing differences of opinion, participating in formal investigations, and exercising academic freedom. Academic freedom that is protected includes comments about scholarship, instruction, curriculum approaches, opposing opinions about policy issues, or academic achievement, even if the content is considered insulting by the recipient and even if delivered passionately. Differences of opinion, miscommunication, differences in work styles, business disagreements handled professionally, interpersonal conflicts, and occasional problems in working relations are an inevitable part of working life and do not necessarily constitute abusive conduct. If you've been involved in abusive conduct, you should report it immediately. Reports are followed by an initial assessment. This can result in early resolution or formal investigations. Learn more about what happens when there are allegations of abusive conduct by reviewing the university policy on abusive conduct in the workplace. The university does not tolerate abusive conduct. We recognize that academic freedom and academic speech are not limitless. When used in a clinical setting, there are impacts to patient safety and quality of care. While a reasonable person can find behavior hostile, offensive, and unrelated to legitimate business interests, it's important to learn the difference between what is and is not considered abusive conduct. That's why it is our responsibility to treat others with respect and cultivate a positive environment free of abusive conduct.